Today's Sunshine Note is titled, Love's Pull. For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but to save the world through him. John chapter 3, verse 17. On my first visit to the Pacific Ocean, I was really excited. The scene was beautiful. The beach itself was fairly small, but large rocky cliffs boxed in the area. These rocky walls went some distance into the ocean, causing the waves to become extra big as they came into shore. There were at least 10 surfers out that day. They would swim with the wave and effortlessly stand on top of it, or so it seemed to my young boy's mind. We all stood there for some time just watching. But why were we all just standing there when those surfers were obviously having all the fun? So I did what seemed logical to my 4-year-old mind. I waited for a big wave and ran straight for it. I had seen the surfers stand on the waves coming in, so I thought that I could stand on the waves going out. I ran through the surf as it made its hasty retreat, the sand beneath my feet. As I ran headlong into the ocean, I saw a wall of water heading straight for me. The water I had been running through was gone, and a new wave was coming in. The wall of water looked way bigger up close than what I had just seen the surfer standing on. I turned around and ran back to shore, but it was too late. The wall of water overtook me, knocked me down, and then tried to pull me back to the ocean as it retreated. Face down in the sand under the water, I dug my fingers into the sand, desperately trying to keep from being dragged deeper into the retreating wave. Just as my fears reached their peak, I felt the sharp sting of my hair being pulled. The tug was so strong that it stood me on my feet. I was surprised and relieved to see my mother, who was just letting go of me. "Your hair was all I could see to grab," she said. I was embarrassed to be riding in our friend's car all wet, but I was relieved that Mom had pulled me from the ocean. The world has a way of attracting us, and sometimes we think we are invincible. However, we may be in more danger than we want to admit. I am so thankful that God is our lifeguard and that He will pull us toward Him, maybe even by the hair, and save us from ourselves. For God did not send His Son into the world to condemn the world, but to save the world through Him. John chapter 3, verse 17. May God bless you today.